What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. How we doing? I don't even know what date. Whatever day it is. Wednesday. Hey, what do we markets? Big old and well, TikToks. I appreciate. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube as well, guys. So come over to YouTube, right? Oh, yo, yo, what's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen over on YouTube? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back. We're officially going to dive into it. Skylar, Gino, Kareem, Fear the Gamer, Mr. Hunter Brown. How you guys doing? Once again, good morning. We're going to dive into it here in a moment. Let a few more faces show up, and we'll make it happen, guys. Jim, what's up, boss? Good morning, man. Chris, good morning, Chris. Could be a big day today. All right, so here in about 9 minutes, we have December PPI data coming on out. I love saying PPI. December PPI data. You got retail sales month over month for November as well. You got like the Fed speaking at 9, Fed Bostic. You got Bullard speaking at 9:30. You got the symposium going on. Tomorrow you got some building permits data at 8:30, but really what the market's waiting for right now at this point in time is going to be that PPI month over month and year over year data for December that's going to be released here in about 8 minutes. How am I feeling? If you could hear it, I still like pretty under the weather. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the flu is going around or if it's more of like that new COVID strain. No idea, but it's definitely still taking a toll on me. Daughter's still not feeling the best, but it's temporary, man. We'll recover. I appreciate it. But, you know, usually I'm beating my freaking chest. I'm hyped up. I'm screaming. Right now I'm just mellow. Chill, Josh. Like, we're just going to get dialed in and get focused, right? What's that one stock we want to watch today? Because I can't focus on 10 stocks. Just one stock today, guys, because I can't focus on 10. But we'll make it happen today. We'll make it happen. Yeah, so SYTA, I've already looked at a lot of these up gappers that are moving this morning here in pre-market, but here's the thing I don't like about SYTA is it fell back below that daily gap level. So if you take a look at that daily time frame, you actually had a nice move in post-market, followed by that massive rip on up this morning in pre-market. And it took you right into that resistance level here on SYTA. I mean, that was the high to the penny, was right into that daily support resistance level. But here's the thing. It came back down towards around this 28-cent mark. What's 28 cents? It's that daily gap fill. You see there's this massive gap down on the daily time frame. We never really filled it. We got close here at 26 cents, but never really filled that gap. Right around, 28, 29 cents. We came down, we tried to hold it a few times, but we just actually cracked below it. We see it's turning into resistance now. So I'm not a fan of it, right? I think it's just going to be a fader. Now, if it for some reason breaks back above like 28, 29 cents and actually regains it and holds it as support, then yeah, absolutely. We could see it, start to get a, nice little move back up towards around 37 cents. But it's very bearish. It's very weak. Looking to me, while we're under that 28, 29 cent level. I see potential for this to fade, possibly back down towards around 20 cents, 23 cents on SYTA. I'm not seeing it. The volume's just not, it's not really standing out, right? There's definitely nothing that makes this thing stand out and worthwhile to trade based on, you know, the price action, the volume, kind of where we're sitting based on those key levels of support and resistance. So I'm not really seeing too much at this point in time here with SYTA. Yeah, they filed for bankruptcy protection. So we'll have to see how traders react to it. It's all about, you know, trader psych. It's all about just trading psychology. Like, how are traders going to react to that news, right? If traders just come in and start buying it on up and you get enough volume and traction and momentum, then yeah, we could see it continue the rip to the upside, right? Traders just looking for a quick trade, looking to lock in some profits. But yeah, they currently halted pending that news that they're filing. I believe it was filing for bankruptcy protection with PRTY. We'll have to see. Chupapi Moneno, what's up, man? Good morning. Opinions on ORTK? Yeah, ORTK is another stock that came out with a press release this morning here. What was the press release? Reporting new data showing significant reduction in depression and anxiety symptoms here with ORTK. So anything that has to do with like depression and anxiety and, you know, phase 1 trials, phase 2 trials, significant data news, then, you know, those can be pretty good stocks that move for that day. And that's what you got with OTRK. So it's a nice low float stock as well. It's only 16 million in float. It's trading really good volume. It's leading the board. It's up 80%. And right now, I told the team if this thing holds above 89 cents, you can take it long to $1, right? So right now, it was above 89 cents. Why were we looking for this stock after it broke 89 cents to stay above 89 cents? Well, that's your 200-day moving average, one of the strongest levels of support and resistance from an indicator standpoint, right? When we're using indicators on, you know, our charts, whether that's intraday indicators or daily indicators, we're looking at really, really popular indicators. And the 200 SMA is a very, very popular indicator that traders utilize on the daily time frame as support and resistance. And it's a very strong level of support and resistance. That's how powerful and how popular that 200 SMA is. So no wonder we broke above that level, right? Came back and held above it for about 10 minutes before ripping up to our next level of resistance, which was $1. So right now, your entries were back at that 200 SMA at 89 cents, and you were looking to lock in some profits at $1. Could it continue to go to the upside? You know, absolutely, right? 89 cents is still the best level of support at this point in time. Ideally, you want to see it hold above $1. $1, you know, when's the last time the stock's been over that area? Last time the stock's been over $1 was, you know, back in July. So it's been almost 6 months, and you're finally getting that dollar break after about 6 months. So yeah, if we could break $1, which we are, and if we could stay above $1, that's a sign of strength, and we can continue to see OTRK get some action to the upside. Resistance today would be up towards around 139 on OTRK. But if you fall back below this $1 support, your best support level is back down to 89 cents. But right now, you know, resistance is up at 139 on OTRK. All right, we got 1 minute to go, guys. You got 1 minute to go until we get PPI data. Do I trade futures? Yes. ATXI is another one. That was weird. Anyway, we're good. I definitely want to see what the markets are getting ready to do, guys. So definitely want to see what the markets are getting ready to do here. You do have PPI data coming on out in about 10 seconds. Starting to see a little bit of a reaction. Quick reaction on up. We always get those overreactions. I mean, I feel like there's always like when data comes out, you get a quick spike on up or a quick drop on down within the first 30 seconds. And then you typically reverse. So you get a reaction one way and then you typically reverse in the opposite direction. So I just took a quick little MES short on that quick spike on up, looking to see if it flushes on back down. But we'll see here. It's an MES position. But anyway, let's see what data was. So 8:30 PPI data month over month. Forecasting 0.1% negative. We actually came in at negative 0.5%. PPI year over year, we were forecasting 6.9, came in at 6.2. Previously, it was 0.2, so that looks good there. 7.3 looks good. What was retail sales? Negative 1.1. And the forecast was 0.4. So that was actually some good data here there with PPI data. So overall, getting a nice little reaction here out of the SPY. I think that was, right in line with the forecast, right in line with the expectations. So you're getting a decent little positive reaction, but nothing crazy. You get about $1 pop to the upside. But again, nothing crazy. Yeah, man, we can definitely possibly link up and see. I'm under the weather, so we'll have to see if I'm still feeling up to it, what my schedule looks like, all that good stuff, boss. But no, absolutely. I think that'd be cool. This is my third watching your lives. Do you ever do lives, futures trading? I trade live all the time, right? So these sessions are just to answer your guys' questions in the morning to help you get prepared for the trading session. I put these streams basically on YouTube just for free for about 45 minutes every single day, Monday through Friday, to help you guys out, show up, and you guys can use me and abuse me and pick my brain. Then I officially shut down on YouTube and I go live inside of my community with our members inside of chat, right? So I'm live streaming from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. I'm live on the mic at 9 until about noon. I'm live trading. My account's up. My P&L's up. I'm actually calling trades out, taking trades, educating the setups, helping members build plans on those trades as well so they can make money, and not just make money on the great trades that we're identifying, but learn why we're taking the trade. At the same time, if I see a futures setup, I bring my futures account over, take that trade live. You see my P&L, you see my entries, my exits, and you get the explanations behind all of my trades as well, as I'm really taking the time to educate members as to why I'm getting involved in trades, why I'm managing the trade the way I'm managing it, all that good stuff. And I'm doing that every single day inside of chat with a little over 100 members, and we do that for about 3 to 5 hours a day. But yeah, if I'm trading futures, futures is up. If I'm trading options, I pull my options account up. If I'm trading equities, I bring my equities account over, and all of my trades are streamed live, and all of my trades that I take are broken down from an educational standpoint, so you can learn why we're getting involved in said trade, not only just to be able to get involved and make money, but learn at the same time so you can do it self-sufficiently. You see how we're starting to flush big time here? So, like I said, I took one of those contracts short. Typically, we get a big spike on up, and then we get a massive move in the opposite direction. Or we get a massive move down, a quick move down, and then opposite move in the opposite direction. So what did I see here? The thing spiked up very, very quickly, right at 8:30 as we were getting the economic data. And I would say like 80 to 90% of the time, like I said, you get a quick move in one direction, whether that's up or down, and then it follows the, it flips to the other side pretty abruptly. So we got a quick spike on up. I went ahead and short one MES contract here for that drop on down, and we had a pretty nice drop on down. And I'm going to hold this a little bit too. I'm going to hold this. If this would have had a quick move on down here, I actually would have taken a long, expecting it to completely flip over and start to push to the upside. But that's the only thing I have going on right now at this point in time, was that short position I told you guys about right after the PPI data came out. The only reason I'm not an excellent mentor today, because I am sick, guys. Like, if you guys have been in this stream before, I'm usually hyped up. I'm, very energetic. It's a lot of fun. It's not fun right now. It's very dry. I'm under the weather, still sick, literally sweating and drenched right now in this chair. That's, how hot I am, not feeling the best. But usually when I'm dialed in and focused and not sick and feeling good, absolutely, I'm a pretty good mentor. I've helped hundreds of traders that don't know really anything about stocks learn enough to where they're making consistent money in the market, fishing for themselves, out here trading self-sufficiently, confidently, acquired that skill set. I've had, it's been a great opportunity, to be able to help so many traders learn how to trade stocks the right way. Yeah, I use Fidelity for options. I use NinjaTrader for futures, and I use Lightspeed for my equities account. Sick days, they're a real thing. Yeah, I don't get sick days, guys. As the head mentor, I don't get sick days until we actually bring on more coaches and more mentors than I can afford. You guys can't afford for me to have sick days, right? Because if I'm not here, you guys are just kind of, what do we do? Josh ain't here today. What are we trading and why? But no, my goal right now is to actually recruit like 2 people and bring them on as full-time coaches. So if you guys know of anybody that's like, my goodness, he would be a great fit for that role, feel free to let me know. Obviously working with Matt and trying to figure out how we can bring him on and, with his schedule to come in and help mentor and coach like more of the option space and more like advanced options and stuff like that. But I'm looking to bring on a couple of other coaches that just really love teaching other people what they know, how to be the best version of themselves, the best day traders they can be. Looking to bring on a few other individuals, ideally this month, into the community for you guys. So if something were to happen, I did get sick, right? We actually have 2 or 3 other coaches there holding it down, and you always know that, hey, there's always going to be someone there on the stream talking, answering my questions, reviewing what's going on, helping me out, right, during the day. Like, I want to make sure that, we have somebody there for you guys. So, like, the only stocks that I'm watching right now, again, it's OTRK. TCBP, no, I was going to see if I could short that stock. The stock likes to spike on up, dump on back down, likes to spike on up, dump back down. I was actually going to see if I could locate some shares to short here on TCBP. If this stock would ever break 650, we could take a quick 650 break to the long side, watch this thing spike on up, maybe back towards around that 950 resistance, like we kind of did here on Friday, and then grab it short for that massive dump on down. So, I mean, I may consider that here on TCBP. If this thing does break 650, we have a quick long back up to like 875 and then like 950. And then I would actually flip short looking for that pump and dump. I would take it on up for the pump, get out, flip short for the dump. So I may consider that, may entertain that. I just have to get some shares to short, and I have to see how expensive those are going to be. ATXI is another stock that I will be watching today to see if we could, get back above and, ideally stay above, like yesterday's high a day. And not just yesterday's high a day, but it was some really, really nice daily support here, right around like that 228 level. So 228 is a very important level that I see that ATXI needs to get back above. And then we could possibly start to see this thing work its way up towards around $3 here on ATXI. So it's a very, very calm day. It's a very, light day. There's definitely not like 5 to 10 stocks, a lot of things ripping and running and things looking, absolutely fantastic. It's a calm day. OTRK probably has some of the best potential here to start the day to lock in some great profits, and it's a cheap stock. It's affordable for a lot of traders. TCBP, I'm looking for the 650 break to take this long for a quick pump up to 875, then 950, scaling out along the way, and then looking to grab a short on this for the dump on back down, because the last couple of times it's spiked on up, it's giving everything back. Spikes on up, right? Gives everything back. Nice little pump, and we could definitely ride that pump on up and then wait for that big first red candle and then short it for the dump on down. I would absolutely love to get short on TCBP today if we get that pump on up. And then lastly is going to be ATXI to see if we can get back above, not Friday's high, but yesterday's high at 228. Regain that level, hold it as support, and then we could see it slowly make a move up towards around $3 here on ATXI. Other than that, I'm really going to be focused on the SPY here, guys. All right, trading futures contracts, super simple. Definitely going to have some movement here at the start of the day. We could look for some great opportunities for some small account options trading, and we'll hit it hard. We'll have some fun with it, guys. But there's definitely not an abundance of opportunity today. It's just a couple opportunities, but nothing too crazy. We'll have to kind of sit back and see how the market moves today when we open on up, and really just sit back and wait for that one good trade, ideally here on the SPY. So if you guys have questions, that's why I show up, right? I want to get you a little bit prepared in the mornings, and we may start pushing these things back until 9 o'clock. Because at 9 o'clock, I'm actually taking that time to get the team prepared for the day. We're talking about the top stocks, dissecting the morning newsletter. Maybe I just start pushing these sessions back towards around 9 to 9:30 as we're just focused on solely talking stocks and preparation, unless you guys like showing up early and getting some of your questions answered if you guys do have questions. So just keep firing away. If you guys have questions, let me know. I'd love to help you guys out. But, that's really what we're looking at for today. And, kind of like how I'm going to position myself. And maybe not trade as much because, I'm not feeling very well. Right now, I'm up a whopping $60. I'm up a whopping 60 buckarooskies. But I'm going to see how long I could actually hold that MES contract today. I'm just going to see how long I can hold it. I want to see if we flush. Is it going to be a slow bleeder today? You're on the SPY. We're just going to bleed slowly. We shall see. We got to just mark up yesterday's range. So mark up yesterday's range. High a day resistance. Low a day support from yesterday, 397 support here on the SPY. Puts you right around the 200-day moving average as well. So you got some really solid support at 379. You ever start to break? I'm sorry, 397. That's how out of it I am. 397. You start to crack that 397 level of support here on the SPY. Things get interesting to the downside. I believe then we start coming back down towards around 393.50 would be the next area that we come down and bounce off of here on the SPY. Would be like 393.60. So I'm really just going to focus on the SPY today. Look for a great, intraday opportunity. Get positioned correctly and just nail a one and done trade like we did yesterday. We absolutely nailed this trade here yesterday for that massive flush on down. It was a little bit of a false break over high a day, crack of the trend line. The thing absolutely dumped, right? It took about an hour for that trade to set up. But when we saw that trade set up, that false break over that high, I didn't even notice divergence at that point in time, but you had some nice divergence here off that false breakout. Nice crack of that very steep uptrend, and then we just absolutely dumped. Those contracts went bananas. That's all we're looking for. One great trade like this to where we can get positioned correctly and make all the monies. Troy, what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Is Tradeovate, a good platform to trade futures on. I've actually never heard of them. So the only two platforms that I've heard of, obviously NinjaTrader and then TradeStation for trading futures. That's the only two things that I've heard from traders. Is NinjaTrader's fantastic, and then you could trade on TD, but you don't really have a lot of futures traders that I've talked to that trade on TD Ameritrade. A lot of other traders prefer to trade futures on like TradeStation, but I like NinjaTrader personally. And I've never heard of Tradeovate. Kevin, what's up, boss? You've been battling this cold for 2 weeks. That sucks, man. I feel the pain. I'm pushing a week into this, and I don't even know if it's a cold because I've been fevers throughout the whole house. It definitely doesn't feel like a cold. It feels more flu-ish, but at the same time, there is that feeling of a little bit of a cold, right? It's like a little bit of allergies, a little bit of a cold, and mix in some flu with it as well. That's how I feel. So it definitely stinks, man. But we gotta push through it, right? That's it. We gotta push through it. So yeah, guys, questions. Come on, keep hitting me. Fire away, baby. Fire away. Where's the questions at? Let me know, traders. I'm here to help you guys out. You're just coming in saying good morning. I appreciate it for showing up and saying good morning, but I'm sure you guys need some help with something. Is everybody at the level of success they want to be at as a trader? Like, raise your hand. Like, are you at the level of success that you currently want to be at as a trader? Is there still something missing? Are you not seeing the success you want to see? Is there like something missing that you're just like, if I just figured that one thing out, don't know what it is, but I just know there's only a couple things missing, and if I figure that out, boom, I'm making the money I want to make in the market. Like, what do you think that is? Let me help you, and let me help point you guys in the right direction here. We got about 15 more minutes until we are done with our morning session here, and we officially go live inside a chat with traders inside the community. So yeah, so it's currently halted pending news, Gino. It's currently halted pending news for PRTY. So we'll see when it goes live. We just don't know when it's going to go live since it's a halt pending news, but maybe it's going to go live here at the market open. Let's see if they actually have an update here to see if there's going to be a time. But they're filing for Chapter 11 with 150 million DIP loan from bondholders. Filing for bankruptcy protection as well. Bankruptcy, potentially the wipeout shareholders on PRTY. So we'll have to see how the stock moves after it goes live, right? We'll definitely have to see. But right now, it may go live here at the open. So 9:30 could go live, but we'll just have to play it by ear. Right now, there's no update as far as when this will be going live here on PRTY. That daily downtrend is still valid, right? And we're below that daily downtrend, right? So you have that daily downtrend that goes all the way back to that high, and then it connects every single lower high throughout the entire year of 2022. So that is still a very, very valid daily downtrend, right? We come into this daily downtrend, we hit it, get rejected. Come into that daily downtrend here, hit it, get rejected. We actually gapped up on CPI here at like 409, and then we flushed right back below it. The next day came up for a retest, validated that daily downtrend, and then flushed. And then here yesterday, same thing. You see that it just is still struggling to break that daily downtrend. Now, while this daily downtrend is, valid from a technical perspective, fundamentals, inflation data, that's definitely going to trump that daily downtrend, right? Like, especially with what we got going on in the economy, still looking at inflation, when the Fed's going to stop raising rates, when they're going to, maybe start to pause and then pivot, and then when we could expect to possibly see some more buyers step into the market versus, all these sellers. But yeah, I mean, we're still, from a technical perspective, We're below that, that yearly downtrend as resistance. And we're just, honestly, we're looking for this to fall back below yesterday's low of day, right? You put in a little bit of the spinning top doji right at that level of resistance. Some would say you got a little bit of this spinning top doji. It's not the best, but you have a nice, solid, strong rejection 2 days back to back right off that yearly downtrend here on the SPY. And we're just really looking to see a reversal here. We're just looking to see a crack on down to get our next leg to the downside. Why is my computer spazzing out? That is weird. But yeah, so I'm really just looking for the SPY to crack below that 200 SMA, then also crack below yesterday's low of day. And once we get that crack below those two levels, that's when I want to start looking for some puts for a swing trade down to like 393.60, down to fill this gap at 390.43, and then maybe to come back down into the 380s where we had all of this consolidation for the month of December, right? However, if we don't crack yesterday's low of day, if we do not crack the 200-day moving average, and we actually start pushing back above 399, which was Friday's high of day, and we could start breaking 400 as well, that's going to give us confirmation that, hey, we're breaking that, that yearly downtrend and $400 psychological resistance. Now we want to start playing those calls, ideally up to like 405 and then 409. So we'll just have to see how the SPY opens. And I think today's going to be a make or break decision. I think today's going to be a day that we confirm either A, this yearly downtrend is still a very strong level of resistance, and we're going to actually get rejected off of it and start falling back down to fill this lower gap at 390. I think we get the confirmation today, or we get the confirmation that we're officially breaking this yearly downtrend. We're above 400, and we could expect, another week or two of movement to the upside, possibly towards around that 409, 410 level here on the SPY. Well, power's definitely not out. Power's good. I don't know if it's something with my computer throwing off, voltage stuff. I mean, that happened before. My computer was, I don't know, something going on with my computer. Throwing off that little power bank. It's always something, man. I just can't seem to get everything resolved. Like, I'm still having issues with the computer. Now I'm having issues with my power bank. I just can't seem to get this computer setup resolved. I'm ready to just take everything in my office, throw it outside, and get everything brand new because it's bugging the crap out of me. What are the fees like on NinjaTrader? It depends on what you're trading. If you're trading MES contracts, I think you're like $2 a contract, maybe. So maybe maybe it's like $3 round trip per contract. If you're trading ES, I think it's like $260. I think it's like $260, $270 a contract for ES, and then maybe it's right around that $2 something for the MES as well. I'm not really sure, but I would just say $3. I'm, because I'm not 100% sure what commissions and fees are. I don't even look at commissions and fees, to be honest with you, when trading futures. But yeah, I would say that, keep it simple, like $3, give or take, per contract if you're trading like the ES or the MES. And that's going to be $3 to open and then $3 to close. So it'd be $6 round trip. Yeah, I'm ready to throw it out the window, man. Like, I just figured out why my screens were flickering, and that was hardware acceleration on, thanks, Steve, by the way. But yeah, on Chrome, and now my little thingy's beeping over there. I'm like, what is going on, man? Like, why is every day it's like something brand new with this freaking computer? I'm like, I'm over it, man. I'm over it. Like, I'm done. I'm just gonna take my freaking laptop, gonna go sit by the pool. I'm gonna trade stocks. I don't need to be here in the office. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, I got a team that I have to coach, but we can maybe do that on the fly. Gonna grab my nice computer here, my laptop, go down by the pool, and I'm gonna trade from the pool. Get out of this this massive setup that has all these issues, all these underlying frustrations. We'll get the right coaches in here, and then see you guys. I'm down by the pool trading every day. Battery backup doing its job. I don't know why it keeps beeping like that. What's throwing it off? But hey, I'll take it, I guess, right? I'll take it. So. So right now, what is it? It's 8:55. 8:55 right now in the market, guys. In the morning, not in the market, but in the morning. Got about 5 more minutes. You got any other questions? Just let me know. Love to help you guys out. The battery back. Oh, it filters bad power. Oh, I wonder what's okay. Gotcha. Hey, as long as it's doing its job. So, final questions, let me know right now. You guys have my plan for the day. Really, primarily just watching the SPY. That's it. Just going to be watching the SPY here. For today, off that yearly downtrend, right at yesterday's low of the day in the 200 SMA. Like I said, if we start cracking below 397 here, we'll be playing some 30 to 45 day outputs down to 390 to fill that gap. I mean, that's definitely way too long. It's going to hit that level, I think, in about a week or so. But you want to buy yourself time, and I'll buy myself some time here. And I'll go, 30, 45 days out, looking for that reversal off that level of resistance, that yearly downtrend here on the SPY, looking for that reversal back down to fill that gap at 390. And then we'll just be looking for some great intraday day trade opportunities and see what we have in store for today, guys. Penny stocks, you got like ATXI as a back burner, TCBP as a back burner. Those are going to be, potential movers today. We'll have to see, but right now the number one stock is going to be OTRK at this point in time. OTRK is the number one stock that has, pretty much all the focus and all the attention. And I don't really see anything else moving on up at this point in time. Nothing else moving on up at this point in time, guys. So you are all set, ready to rock for today. And I appreciate you guys tuning in, number one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on YouTube. Appreciate you guys bearing with me. Being under the weather, not as hyped up, not as energetic, pretty mellow, right? Pretty mellow. I'm just trying to recover, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys being here, supporting the stream. Definitely appreciate it. And before you leave, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. So when I do go live in the morning, you're notified. You can just dive right on in, be the first one here, start asking those questions and getting the help that you need, guys. Right? So happy and safe trading. Make it happen today. Lock in those great profits. If you need help, you know where to find us. We're always happy to help you out. And we look forward to potentially working with you inside of the community at some point, but at least being able to have the opportunity to help you here in the mornings, get you guys prepared for the day, and have this nice little 30-minute session here to even answer some of the questions that you guys have. But have a great trading day. And just be smart, right? Trade correctly, position yourself right, be smart, make it happen, be green on the day, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow morning. Hopefully I feel a little bit better and I'm a little bit more energetic and we'll have some more fun tomorrow morning, guys. 8:15, we'll be back. Take care, make it happen. I'll see you guys then. How do you join? You can just go to alphadaytrading.com. Right, so if you guys want to check us out, see who we are, what we do, what separates us from the pack, why our members are very, 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 very successful and consistently profitable in the market, just go to alphadaytrading.com. Check us out there. If you want to subscribe and join, hey, you can subscribe and join. And we look forward to seeing you inside the platform in the live trading room and having that opportunity to get to know you, to work with you, and help you become a good trader. So, yep, alphadaytrading.com, and you guys will be all set, ready to rock and roll. Have a great trading day. Once again, happy, safe trading, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 8:15, guys.